Okay, welcome everyone to the day 9 of Story Spark session. We are already halfway into the session and I missed to record, so I'm giving you a quick 1 minute summary. Today's session is all about going back to your journey and recalling the first. So, what we are doing currently is remembering the first we had, the first time we took a risk, the first time we failed or we felt like a failure, publicly or privately. First time we stood for ourselves, we took a stance, we didn't care whether people are with us or against us. First time we felt really proud of ourselves. We felt like yes, we have achieved something, we have come, we have become successful. And the last one is the first time we made a contribution. We did something without having any agenda, we contributed, we helped somebody. So those were some of the prompts we discussed. And now we are going to the story sharing session where participants who are here are going to share one of their stories that they can remember and recall. So let's start with Dinesh ji. I'm gonna add you to spotlight. Yes, Dinesh ji.
I recall my first time when I learned driving motorcycle.
Yes.
I must be around 13, 14 years old. And then we had a BSA. BSA was one of the prime motorcycle brand at that time, the
Mm-hmm.
time when you were not even born.
Yes.
So my father had kept that motorcycle out. It was afternoon, so road was more or less clear. I just took it and started driving it because driving was quite easy, so I did it. But while coming back, I failed to apply brake. So it was a just imagine when I failed to apply brake, what to do. So luckily, what I did is I turned my motorcycle left side. Left side was our house, and there was a fencing. In that fencing, we had first fencing was made of the wire, and then inside the wire there was a heavy green bush. So me, motorcycle, both went inside. So more or less half me and motorcycle both were inside the fencing. Listening to the sound, my father, my mother all came out. They literally drew me out, took out the motorcycle, took out myself. Anyway, uh, that was not a big accident for me, but that was the scene that I still remember how horrifying it was. So that is
Awesome.
one of the incidents I remember that when I failed.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And yes, it does remind me of my own journey. Of yeah, I have my own journey of failing with a lot of vehicles. So great memories. Thank you so much. And we'll write story power to you. So SPTY Dinesh ji. And now let's move to Rajesh ji. So I'm gonna add you to the spotlight. Yes, Rajesh ji. Looking forward to hear your first. Unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you, Haritosh, for this opportunity. Yes, I'm excited to share my first. When you were just sharing you're providing the hack, yes, it recalled me. Like, birthday is very special day for everyone. So as for me, so I do remember it was 8th November 2022. I was with my husband and my mother in the field. We were just working there in the field, and it was around noon 3:30. All of a sudden, I got call on my mobile. Number was not saved. I picked that call. Being my birthday, I was internally I was happy, I was excited. There was nothing, no program at all. I was there. But yes, it was because it was a special day for me. I was showing gratitude to God and I was very happy for everything. And when I got that call, I picked up that call. That call was from my mentors for the first time.
Wow.
And first time I heard his call, he was not aware it is my birthday. He was just talking to me for his further second level course. I was talking to him. I don't know what he was talking, but in that field, I was looking at sky and the kind of feeling I was getting that I'm talking to angels of God.
Wow.
He is the right person with whom I have to go further. I don't know, like, how come that feeling was. Whatever he told, I still didn't remember what he was telling me. He was just telling about all his courses and what all I'm going to get. But I still remember those feeling there. I was getting message from universe. Yes, he is your angel. You have to go ahead with it. And though I didn't, it was high ticket course. I didn't have that money, but in the flow, I said, yes, I'll go for it. And then, like, it was no look back, but still, I feel that moment, the moment I got that, recall that moment, goosebumps are there, and I'm feeling so happy. And yes, it is God's message was for me. And yes, I'm happy that I'm following that message. So thank you so much for recalling, making me
Thank
to recall
you.
that.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. And yes, story power to you as well. See, lot of time we feel like we need to have very big story, catastrophe, or going to mountains. But even these small, teeny first play a bigger role in our journey, right? Steve Jobs said that when we look at our life, we can connect the dots, and it does make sense. So the main thing is to have the belief that these things that we are going through is somehow going to connect the dots in the future as well. Awesome. So thank you both of you for sharing the story. And if you are watching it on video, feel free to share it as an audio or video in the group or in the YouTube or wherever you're watching this. Now we are going to the last part of the session, which is where we use some powerful affirmation. These power our day. So today's affirmation are again related to the first. So how we go do every day is I'm gonna show the affirmation on screen. I'm gonna read it loud once, and then we're gonna repeat it together. So the first affirmations are is my first are my foundation. Everyone, my first. Please unmute yourself. Okay. Yes, Rajesh, you can also
Yes,
unmute.
affirmations.
My
Yes.
first
First
are
are
my
my
foundation.
My
foundations.
foundations.
Awesome. Let's go to the second one. I own my
I own
beginnings.
my beginnings.
I
Oh,
own
beautiful.
my
I
beginnings.
own my beginnings.
Awesome. The last one for today is my stories
My
create
stories
bridges.
create bridges.
My stories create bridges. Yes.
Awesome. So, story power to all of you. This was day 9 of Story Spark session. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.